How's it, guys? What a game we've just watched. Sundowns versus Gallants. This game had everything. Welcome back to SoccerBeat. Remember to check us out on all the socials. Teps, what a game, man. 5 goals, penalty save, had a bit of everything. What did you make of that game?
Yeah, Marumo started very slow. Actually, I don't think they pitched up today. If you look at the game and the number of chances Downs created, it was Downs dominating. They outplayed them, they outscored them, and I don't really think they pitched up for this game. It was a poor performance from Marumo.
Yeah, I mean we give coaches a lot of slack and teams a lot of slack when they park a low block and park the bus against Sundowns. But I think this is proof that when you try to play open against them, this is what can happen. And it's almost sometimes it almost explains why most teams go there and play ultra defensively, because when you come out and you try to play football and you try to be expansive and you try to play nice football against Sundowns, this is what can happen to you as well. So it's a tough one. You got to respect Dan for trying, but yeah, man, the Sundowns team's dangerous, man.
Very dangerous, Mike. You look at the quality they have in their team, and I'm also impressed with Ribeiro. That guy can play, Mikey. He can play in the pockets. He can turn a defender. He can create chances. He can score goals. He's a complete, attacker. When not like striker per se, like he's waiting to score goals, but he can make goals. He can create. He can turn defenders. He's tricky. He can shoot from outside the box. I'm really impressed with Ribeiro. But yeah, again, we have to give credit to Coach Dan. Trying to go pound for pound with Downs. But again, Mike, they didn't even create much. They were not even a threat. So that's why I'm saying it was a poor Marumo performance
Yeah,
today.
look, it's like going pound for pound with a heavyweight boxer, man. It's yeah, I know
Yeah.
it's tough. Eh? You got to respect the challenge, but at the same time, you got to be realistic with what you have and the tools that you have. That you can't just
Yeah.
open up, because essentially just open up the floodgates there. They got so many players that are press resistant. You try to press this Sundowns team. You got a goalkeeper that's comfortable from playing with the back from the back. You got
Mhm.
Riva who in that number 6 position looks so calm and just controls the tempo of the game. Yeah, it's really really tough. I've experienced that firsthand. I mean, last season we played against Sundowns. I think that's something like 80% possession, and we didn't come out of our half. But at least, like, then you look at it and you think at least we didn't get embarrassed. Um, they still scored and they still beat us comfortably, but you walk off the field at least knowing you had a plan and you try to be defensively sound. I don't know. It's hard to say what the best approach is at the end of the day when you lose either way. So
Yeah, that's the problem. When you lose, then it's like it didn't work. We low block. 10 men behind the ball, but we still lost. We might as well have tried and
exactly.
enjoyed the game. Go pound for
Yeah,
pound.
yeah,
They
yeah.
hammer you. They hammer you 6-0. You come out of the game embarrassed with your confidence very low. So it's very hard, to say which one will work or which one works against the team with such quality as Sundowns. And the Sundowns coach did say once they find their scoring boots and their scoring form, he was not even worried after they lost to Stellenbosch. He said, "Listen, we created enough chances, we didn't take them, but
Yeah.
look at the past 3 games that they've played. The number of goals they've scored. So it looks like the yellow machine is up and running."
Yeah, there's someone I want to talk to you about, but I think let's go to ad break first, and we'll chat about him after the break. We'll take it away, Betway, and then we'll see you guys after the break.
You see, it was this game that turned boys into giants. Even today's aces inherited the name from those who came before. Usabutha lo mulilo, buzalwa abaziyo, bazokutshela, lisegazini forever.
Betway is giving customers a chance to win big with their 4 to score free weekly prediction. Simply predict the first teams to score in 4 Betway Premiership matches, and you could win 50,000 Rand. Scan the QR code on screen now to enter. Get way more with Betway. Standard T's and C's apply.
Thanks for staying with us, guys. Remember to follow us on all the social media platforms, like the video, subscribe, and share this to all your mates as well. Let's share the word about SoccerBeat. Tip, the man I want to speak to you about today, and was definitely my man of the match, is Tashreeq Matthews. I think it was incredible. 2 assists and a goal, and he actually deserved. You probably give the third goal to him as an assist as well. When he chased down that keeper as well. I don't think
Yes,
he got the
yes,
final
yes.
touch before the finish, but I mean, he's basically created 3 goals and scored 1. Incredible performance from him.
Yeah, incredible performance, Mikey. And if you look at that front three of Matthews and Reyners and Ribeiro, they complement each other. You know that Tashreeq will run behind the defenders. He's a hardworking attacking player. He doesn't just want the ball feet all the time. No, he goes to the space behind the defenders, and when Reyners makes the run to the first pole, he's the one waiting in the penalty spot to finish off the cutbacks from Morena. So very impressive display, and he knows the competition is there at Sundowns. Listen, they still have the likes of Lodge and Zwane in future. He knows that given a chance, you have to grab that chance with both hands. But again, I was impressed with him, and I think he's one that suits the Sundowns team, the style of play of Sundowns. So
Yeah.
he's one of those that will make it different without being too much involved in the build up or dropping too deep. But in the final third, you can see he's making the difference. If you can create 2 and score 1, that's what we want from the attacking players, anyways.
Yeah. And then Mkolisi gets on the score sheet as well. Another one of the midfielders that comes in, more of the depth. And then you got Tebogo Mokoena, who's not even in the squad. Um, and then Sunderland still try to sign Jaden Adams in the last couple of days before the transfer window. I almost think to myself, like, where were all these guys going to play? They just have so many top quality midfielders. I mean, Tibbs is not even in the squad and doesn't look like they're missing him at the moment.
Yeah, and if the results are there and the team is winning, everyone forgets about whoever is not there. It's not only him, Mudau is not there, so those
What
are
did you
two
make of that?
Bafana
So
players.
obviously, we've seen, I think the national team, Bruce just announced his squad, and Mudau and Mokoena are both in that squad, but not in the Sundown squad. What do you make of that?
It's a tough one for the coach because, as I said, when you're a national team coach, you have more or less the 12, 15 guys that you want to always have in your team. In a 20, 23-man squad, you can play around with the other 7, 8 guys. I think their performance for the national team, they part of the core, the 12, 15 guys of Hugo Bros. Like the coach understands them, they understand the way of the style of play from the coach, and it's such a pity that they haven't played in the last 3 games, not even on the bench, and the team is winning. Mangoba will say, why do I have to change if I'm winning?
Yeah, but
At
this
the
bloody
same
thing is
at
not
the
even
sa-
not even in the squad at the moment. Because then it makes you think like maybe they're injured. But then, I mean, what does
no.
Hugo Bruce know if he's still calling them up? Are they making them aware that they maybe not injured? I don't know. It's just maybe a little bit of a side story there. I don't know what's going on there, but it seems like it'll be interesting to see if they actually turn up for national duty or if they'll eventually pull out because they actually are injured. We'll have to wait and see what happens with that. Lastly, we can't go without mentioning Ronwen saves another penalty. Like it just becomes too obvious now. I mean, like honestly, I don't know of a goalkeeper in world football that has a better record from the spot. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, you look at how he saved the penalty. It shows that there's a lot of work being done, in the background with his goalkeeping coach and his staff, with the goalkeepers and the coaching he gets. Because who would have thought that Mango was gonna go shoot straight down the middle? And listen, he took the game ball, he stood there, he didn't dive to either side,
Yeah,
and he saved
brave.
it. So like you also have to give credit to the goalkeepers coach department at Sundowns. It shows the work they're doing. But again, with Rowan, it's not only about the hard work behind closed door. I think it's got that instinct, it's got that feel of penalties. Every time, we even comfortable going to penalties with Bafana. We're like, no, we've got Rowan. He's gonna save us. We're definitely going through, So again, great performance from Rowan. And once once they had him back in the team, like they look very a different Sundowns altogether. It brings so much, comfort, and the difference it brings to the team. It's massive.
You know what I find so impressive as well about him is that he can be, he will not have a save to make for 80 minutes. And then in the last 10 minutes, there's that shot from Mhango in the top corner and Ronnie picks it out the corner. It's like a lot of keepers, when they're not active throughout the game, like maybe they get caught by surprise here or there, but these incredible saves, like even though he doesn't have a save to make for 80 minutes.
Yeah, like he stays switched on. That's the one thing about him. He doesn't switch off, or like I haven't made a save in the 60, 70 minutes in the game, and now I'm cold. I'm cold. I need to warm up again. No, he stays warm. He stays switched on. And that's why he's one of the best. In Africa.
Yeah. Seps, how are you feeling about Saturday? About the Chiefs game coming up on the weekend? How are you feeling after that performance?
Mikey, we only watched one Kaizer Chiefs game, and to be honest, this Sundowns team is scary when they get everything right. With the combination, the way they play, it's gonna be difficult to play against the Sundowns team. To be honest, and the quality they have, they can go to the bench and bring on Zwane and Lodge and Peter, and you look at the Kaizer Chiefs bench and can they really compete with this Sundowns? I mean, like the squad, not the 11 on the field. But yeah, it's gonna be a tough one for Kaizer Chiefs. But again, they've got a game tomorrow. Let's just watch their game tomorrow, and maybe we'll give them a chance against Downs. But it's gonna be tough, Mikey.
Yeah, I think you need to start contacting a Golden Arrow bus company.
Park the bus. Park the bus.
I'm telling you, look dangerous, man. Yeah, but yeah, I look forward to Chiefs. Let's see what they have. Hopefully, they can get another win there, and then there's a lot of hype going into that game on the weekend.
Yeah,
good to see.
Very, very good.
Tips, I think that's all for us. Thanks, guys. SoccerBeat signing out, and we'll catch you guys. We've got some big games coming up. Chiefs game tomorrow, and then the big games on the weekend. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Thank you. Damina Gawena.
SoccerBeat, ouça!